Hey guys, what's up? This is my second video. Um, I thought I heard something. Um, this is my second video for this channel. I'm not gonna get into the whole explaining why I made this channel because I already did that in the first video, even though it was brief. Now I just want to talk about my friendship with my soldier. Where do I start? Well, first of all, I already said my name's Tiffany. My soldier's name is Carlton. Best friends for 2 years now. Met like 5, 6 years. 5 years ago? Yeah, it's been like 5 years. 2006. Met in 2006. 6 years? 6 years. Yep. Okay, let me start off by explaining how we met and all that stuff. It's kind of a weird situation we're in. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Um, his, we met in 2006. I think it was August 2006. I don't know the date. But it would be kind of weird if I did, huh? Yeah, we met in 2006. It was a senior orientation, our orientation for senior year in high school, and I was actually walking up towards the locker area of our the senior lockers in our high school, and was walking, and I see my best friend Grizel sitting on some random dude's lap, and I'm just like, where have I been? Since when does my best friend have a boyfriend, you know? But they met in that summer, before our senior year, in summer school, which obviously I didn't have to attend because I'm such a great student. Um, yeah, they met in senior year of summer school. I mean, summer school before senior year. And they met and they liked each other, whatever. So they started going out, and I remember walking up and just being like, hi, like all random, all awkward, I mean. And she's like, hey, Tiffany, this is Carlton, my boyfriend, Carlton, this is my best friend, Tiffany. And then that's how we met. We shook hands, I believe. And then it was cool, my best friend was happy, I was happy because she was happy, he was a cool guy. And then the honeymoon phase ended, and the problems began. So I'm not gonna get into their relationship, but they had a really rocky relationship. Not really, but they had a rocky relationship, like any relationship gets after a while. And I suddenly became the overprotective best friend, and I not hated him, but I really disliked him, and he disliked me. I was a best friend, the girlfriend's best friend, and he was, my best friend's boyfriend. So obviously we bumped heads a lot. And I would always complain that she was spending too much time with him, and he would complain that she was spending too much time with us, and it was a really, back and forth kind of thing. We were never verbal or anything with our dislike for one another, but it was obvious, to everyone. Um, then, like, towards the end of the relationship, they went out for 3 years. I we got along, we weren't best friends or anything, but we got along, we were friends. And then when they broke up, when my best friend and him broke up, when Grizel and Carlton broke up, uh, he and I, we were still friends. A couple years passed, and then 3 years ago, as I said, Carlton and I remained friends throughout those years, but we weren't close. It was my former best friend, some other girl, her birthday. She threw a kickback, and everyone from high school, and it was like a little high school reunion. And I remember Grizel telling me, "Hey, Carlton's bringing his ex-girlfriend, and I mean his new girlfriend, and I don't like her. She doesn't like me. She's this and that." So in my head, I was the best friend, so I was like, okay, my best friend doesn't like this girl, so I have to automatically not like a girl. Not like this girl that I have yet to even meet. So obviously, in my head, I was like, F you, my best friends don't like you, so I'm not gonna like you. What happens? She shows up. I remember going outside the house, and Carlton and her new girlfriend were coming down, and then I hugged Carlton. I was like, oh, I missed you, and you know, we were reuniting, whatever. And then he's like, hey, Tiffany, this is my girlfriend. This is my friend Tiffany. And I automatically liked her. She was a sweetheart, and I really liked her, and kind of broke the best friend code of not liking someone your best friend doesn't like. So this new girlfriend and I, we became really close. Like, we're really close. Like, no, not best friends close, but like bestie close. You know, best friends to me are like brothers and sisters. You know, I have 3 best friends: Grizel, Carlton, and my best friend Peter. They're the only people I consider best friends. Everyone else that I'm close to, that are on the best friend level but not best friends, that I don't share everything with, but we're still really fucking close, real close. They're besties. Everyone else is just like, you know. So this new girlfriend and I, we became real close besties, hang out all the time, go out to eat. When Carlton would be refereeing some kids game, you know, little league games, she and I would, you know, wait in the stands to watch him and just hang out. And when he was busy, we would hang out, you know, stuff like that. And then his relationship with the new girlfriend lasted 2 years. After that, when they broke up, obviously it kind of complicated things between the new girlfriend and I, because they weren't talking, and I was a best friend to Carlton and the bestie to her, so it kind of shook things up between us. It became a problem that I was always with Carlton, and I'm not gonna get into it, but it became a problem. And yeah, that's when, throughout my friendship with this new girl, I became best friends with Carlton. When they got close, when she and I got close, Carlton and I got close, and we became best friends. So we've been best friends for, it's gonna be 2 years now. Yeah, I kind of lost my thoughts right now. Yeah, so we became best friends, and it's kind of not an awkward situation, but it's not typical of I don't know, the, best friends. The girlfriend's best friend becomes best friends with the girlfriend's ex-boyfriend, you know what I mean? So we became best friends, and it's kind of weird because my ex-boyfriend is Carlton's best friend, and my best friend is Carlton's ex-girlfriend, so it's kind of like a little square. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but so yeah, my best friendship with Carlton is, it's between us, like any best friend should be. The friendship between 2 people, and since they're best friends, it should just be between 2 people. So he and I, I keep a different friendship with all my friends. So obviously my friendship with him is my friendship with him, my friendship with Peter is my friendship with Peter, my friendship with Grizel is my friendship with Grizel. So it's kind of 3 different things, but since we all have mutual friends, some would say, why are you friends with your ex-boyfriend's best friend? And they would tell him, like, why are you best friends with your ex-girlfriend's best friend? And it's kind of like, but yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to start off this channel, with a little introduction about how I met my best friend. And I can't get this channel kind of rolling until I make contact with him, with my soldier. He has not written yet. It's been almost a month, and I'm gonna kill him as soon as I see him. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna just waiting for his letter. I know that he's probably busy. His 0 week is over, all the other weeks have already started, so it's kind of frustrating waiting, not knowing what's going on. And I know he hasn't written anyone, because none of his friends have told me that they've gotten letters or anything. So as soon as he writes, then I could kind of get a sense of where this channel is going to go to. Yeah, other than that, that's about it. I hope that you guys do take this journey with me. Give me, send me messages comments, you know, any feedback would be nice from, you know, so, Army's best friends out there, or any soldier, you know, soldiers, Marines, airmen, you know, sailors, whatever, kind of branch your soldiers in. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say for right now, and I hope I get some of you guys to help me out to where you guys want this channel to head to. Ask me questions, I'll ask you questions. I'm kind of curious of how you guys deal with things. So yeah, that's the channel that I want to do, you know, a channel that, you know, the Army doesn't care for best friends, you know, they care for, hey, your wife, the soldier's wife, soldier's husband, brother, sister, mother, father. Yeah, there's nothing, hey, you know, the Army is not going to be like, oh, hey, how is your best friend doing? They're just worried about the family, immediate family, but we're family too, just not on paper, you know, in here.